I have had regular doctor visits, never did mammograms, but did annual physicals. Started having some weird pains in my legs, which no one could explain. And then when I had my annual physical, they did a mammogram, discovered a lymph node tumor, and then found them in my breast. Couldn't explain the leg pains until a mammogram made this tumor act bad, and everything in my body went to pain. It was sitting on a nerve and told on itself, so I got lucky. I didn't get early detection, but I got lucky that I started questioning why I had these weird pains last summer. It was the worst 11 days of my life, from the day that I learned that I had a breast cancer tumor until learning that it is treatable. That was an 11-day gap. Very hard, just kind of had to get through each day and take them how I could. Once then, it got a lot easier very quickly once they realized what they could do, and then we had a treatable plan. And once I had a plan, then it was just easier to work with that and know what's coming forward, and also to be reassured that they think my life is in good shape. So I just decided to stay with Ellis Fischel. I knew I'd be taken care of. It's been very positive. Everyone is so compassionate and so helpful. I know this is day-to-day work for them, but they realize it's not like that for us. So I've really appreciated the trust that I could put in people. That was very hard for me, just to put my life in someone's hands, but kind of had no choice. And they made that very easy for me to do. They really just, anything I've needed, if anytime I've called, I've had someone reach out to me, like, what can we do for you, and help me in any way I've needed. And especially just with my medical care, any symptom I've had, I've run by, we just run by them, and they help me. They just make sure I'm in good shape. I could hug them for the rest of my life. I love them so much. I hope they really understand what they do for us and know what a special part they play in our lives. I had to accept right away that chemo was boss, and I just had to go with the flow, and how I felt that day is what I did. Whenever I felt great, I went for it, and I did a lot of stuff that day, and I made it a good day. When I felt bad, I just let myself relax, chilled out, just took care of my body as best I could. And so I really did just go very inward with it and just took care of me and listened to my body a lot. Losing hair was one of the most embarrassing things for me. It was so silly. I had such high pressure things going on in my life, like actually concerned about my life, but my day-to-day was, what am I going to do about my hair? And don't worry about that. Well, you're going to get through that just fine, and let those little distractions distract you. They actually are kind of comical when you look back and think about it. So I have two dogs. I have an Aussie Shepherd. He's about 80 pounds. He's huge. And then I have a little 30-pound half beagle, half mess. My little beagle doesn't seem to notice anything, but my Aussie has been my little protector man. He can tell anytime if I had breathing problems sometimes during chemo, I would wake up and find him rubbing his head on my back to get me up. Just so sweet. Yeah, just made sure that I was in good shape, and just the company that they give you and the comfort. My work team was very positive with me. I had some really good supporters at work, so when I had rough days, they would help me compensate and just take care of me and let me kind of ease off if I needed. My family, I got letters from my family often just telling me they were thinking about me, little Facebook posts. I'd wake up at 3 a.m. and find somebody sent me a messenger saying that they woke up in the middle of the night, were thinking about me. That was really special. Friends, my puppies, just, being able to just hunker down and home. And I didn't do a lot of research online because that can be very scary, but I found a couple support groups just to hear what other women had gone through, find out advice on various medicines and how they treated themselves and took care of things. A lot of it was just getting through the day-to-day and not letting things overwhelm me. So I'm still going through it. I'm about a third of the way through radiation. So for right now, life for me is just I'm being a homebody. I don't have much energy to do a whole lot. I've got a job to take care of, which definitely has taken care of me. But I have been doing a lot more little stuff around the house. I haven't been home a whole lot until this last year. So it's kind of been fun to find little things to do around home. I've been just sleeping a lot and just being calm and being okay with that. Just being okay with, okay, work's done. There's nothing left for this day. I'm just going to have dinner and go to bed. And that's just fine. That's how I'm feeling. That's where I'm at today. I just let myself be where I'm going to be that day. Like I said, on a day that I have good energy, I get out and go. And the day when I don't, just chill out. Don't worry about it. It does feel a lot better after having my surgery, knowing that the cancer is out of me and now we're doing the preventive. So it's more annoying that I'm tired now because I feel like I'm done and I moved on, but I haven't. But at the same time, it's more comforting that at this point, I just know everything's going to be okay. It was just such an accomplishment feeling. Like 5 months later, that felt like an eternity, and at the same time, it felt like it went by in a blink of an eye. And getting to ring the bell, I just felt like cancer was gone and I kicked its butt. And that was just so exciting.